Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're ready for another talk. Today we're going to space. Well, following the recent adventures from Sir Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos, I will be talking about space traveling and what will be the future and a bit of my opinion too. So stick around. Let's talk. Space traveling. Well, I don't think it's one of those things that comes to most of us minds, even though I know there's a lot of people that are very keen in this subject. Um, I wouldn't considering it part of regular aviation because obviously it is not. It's a totally different thing. And but I thought it would be nice to talk about this today, following the recent travel from Sir Richard Branson and also Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder, that obviously created their own companies, Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin, and went to space. So, will this be the future or not? And then I will also be talking to you a little bit about my opinion about this. So recently, both entrepreneurs, Sir Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos, went to space. This has been something they have been working on for quite a while, and they were very, very passionate about. And it happened recently, only a few days apart. Sir Richard Branson was the first one, and then Jeff Bezos also did the same. So both companies did that. Um, then it's been on the news. They have been talking about it for a very long time. There has been issues in the past, but finally it happened. But will this be the future? Will we be perhaps instead of taking our holidays, let's say in the Bahamas, will we taking our holidays in Mars? Oh well, honestly, I don't think we will because I think this is still too expensive, and I don't think this sort of traveling will ever be um, a mainstream thing because I don't think it's feasible for it to become um, as accessible in terms of pricing as a normal flight is. Let's face it, it's a totally different thing. The costs involved are really different, really high, even though in regular aviation the costs are really high. Putting a plane in the air, it's also very expensive. It's a very expensive exercise. But um, putting a space shuttle in the air is even more expensive, and plus when you book a flight, you just go book your flight, you pack your bags and you go. For this type of traveling, you need training. Both Sir Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos needed training in order to be able to undergo this experience. So they have to train as astronauts to be able to go. So it's something that it's not in my mind is not something that a lot of people would do because apart from the pricing, it's the training, and obviously it's very very complicated thing to do, I think. Well, but and still in my opinion, I think this is the entrepreneurial mind. Entrepreneurs need to be creative and go above and beyond and do things differently, and that's what these two entrepreneurs do or did. um yeah, it's a little bit unconventional, it's a little bit outside the box. Oh, well, it's totally outside the box. But that's what an entrepreneur is, and that's what they did. And it was, and for that, I think it was amazing. And for both of them to do that. I'm a fan of Sir Richard Branson. I've been following him for a very long time, and I know he's a very creative mind. So I think this was when he announced that he was creating Virgin Galactic and he was doing this. I thought, well, this is so him. It's him. It's just his creative mind talking. It's just his creative ideas, and it's him. But um, even though it's something that I would never do, and I'm a bit cautious of saying never because I used to say the same thing about aviation and planes, and I become an aviation fanatic. But I think in this particular case, I can say it's something that I would never do. But I must admit, it's something that I found very creative. It's something that I found very entrepreneurial because that's what I think um, these two projects are. I see the innovation. I see that spirit of creating something new, and I think I have to applaud them both for doing this, and just hope they have a huge success with this adventure. I'm sure with the rich and famous, they will have a lot of success. They will have plenty of rich and famous wanting to have the same experience that they both did. I'm not sure it will become a mainstream thing, and we will soon see families um, flying to space because I think it's really not. And honestly, even culturally, I don't really think a lot of people would be into it. Even though I know there's a lot of people that love space and all these things, but I honestly think, and I'm going a bit on the conservative side of things in here because I think honestly, it's not something that I see going and exploding and out of a sudden becoming mainstream. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe in a few years' time, I'll be doing a video saying, "Oh, remember that video I did a few years ago? I was wrong." So let's see how it goes. I honestly wish both of them a lot of success with this new venture. And let's see how it goes. Let's see who's going to space next. And that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed our space travel this week. Um, and if you really are one of those that are very keen in experimenting space travel, please share. Or if you, like me, think it's not your cup of tea and you don't think it's going to be mainstream or it's going to become a sensational thing, um, share as well. Put a like on the video, the YouTube algorithm, the whole story, and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a notification of a different talk every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.